Guys, so today we're making some yummy treats. I'll show you how to make some strawberry crunch and chocolate cheesecake jars and also some banana pudding jars. So let's get started. Okay guys, so first I'm making my banana pudding mix. I won't go into too much details of making the banana pudding mix because I already have a recipe on my channel for it. So I'll link it down below in the description box for you guys. You can check it out there, okay? So while I'm making my banana pudding mix, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the first step you want to do with making these cake jars is to prepare the cake. So you can use box cake, which will make this super easy to prepare, or you can bake your cake from scratch if you rather do that, okay? But you're going to need one chocolate cake and one strawberry cake, okay? Today I used box cake to make these and they were absolutely delicious. So again, here I'm making my banana pudding mix. I use whole milk, sweetened condensed milk, one packet of vanilla pudding mix, then I add usually just regular vanilla extract, but I had this on hand, the mixed essence, which is actually my favorite to use because it smells so much better than vanilla extract. It has vanilla, pear, and almond extract in it. It smells so good, so I decided to use that today. All right, and usually I like adding one mashed banana into my pudding mix and blending it into the pudding really well, because I don't really like adding sliced bananas in my jars, but if you like doing that, you could go ahead and do it. All right, and then I'm also gonna add the Cool Whip and mix this mixture really well until it's well blended and creamy. Next, I'm gonna pour my banana pudding into a bowl, and then I'm gonna place it into the refrigerator and let it chill until I'm ready to use it. Okay guys, so next I'm making my cheesecake filling. So in this large bowl, I'm adding some heavy cream and I'm using a hand mixer to whip it until it forms stiff peaks, okay? Must form stiff peaks, it's really important. Basically mixed it for about 5 minutes. Starting off, I had my mixer on a slow speed, then I moved it up to a higher speed, maybe about 3 or 4, okay? So once the heavy cream forms stiff peaks, you're going to set it aside. And in another bowl, I'm going to add the cream cheese and powdered sugar. Next, whip it until softened and fluffy for about 3 to 4 minutes. Once the cream cheese and powdered sugar is mixed really well and is softened, you're going to take the whipped heavy cream and add it into the bowl with the cream cheese and powdered sugar and mix it really well until it's creamy and well combined. All right, and that is it for the cream cheese filling mix. So cover it and place it into the refrigerator until we're ready to prepare the jars. All right, so once you're finished making the filling, whether you're making the banana pudding jars or the cheesecake jars or both, once those two fillings are finished, there's one thing left that we have to make, especially if you're making the strawberry crunch jars, okay? So, and that is the strawberry crumble. So it's really easy to make. You're going to need 2 packs of jello mix, a strawberry jello mix, and also a banana pudding jello mix, or you could use vanilla. Since I'm making banana pudding jars, I decided to use the jello banana pudding mix thingy, okay? Okay, so first I'm doing the banana pudding mix, and you're going to need 1 packet of that. Place it into a bowl with some flour and butter. Then you can use a fork or use gloves, and you're going to mix that together while rubbing the butter into the mixture. So you're going to do this until it forms small crumbs, okay? And it shouldn't take that long. And then you can set that aside, and now we're going to work on the strawberry jello crumble, okay? So in another bowl, you're going to add the strawberry jello, and then the same things. Add some flour, butter, and you're going to rub it together. So I ended up having to add some red food coloring to my mix for the strawberry because I didn't use the jello brand for the strawberry, and as you guys can see, that didn't work in my favor. So y'all just stick to the jello brand here, okay? You need the strawberry jello mix to be of that reddish color. All right, so once it forms small crumbs, you're going to get a large baking sheet, and I recommend spreading parchment paper on the baking sheet. I didn't do that, and it was a little bit more harder for me to get the crumble out after it was finished baking. So you spread parchment paper on the baking dish, and then you're going to combine both of the jello mixtures and then pour that into the baking dish. Use a baking dish that's large enough, because you have to press the mixture together and flatten really well so it bakes evenly and perfect. Okay, so preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake in the oven for 6 to 8 minutes and no longer. All right, just make sure you press the crumbles down really well on the baking sheet. So after you let that bake for 6 to 8 minutes, remove it, let it cool for about 40 minutes, then place it into the refrigerator for 1 hour. Really important that you place it into the refrigerator, let it cool and let it kind of harden. Okay, so when it comes out of the refrigerator, it's gonna be hard, and use a spoon or a knife to help break up the crumble a little bit. Okay, and then you're gonna place that into a fruit processor or a blender and pulse it until it's back to small crumbs, so it should resemble crumbs. That's how you make the strawberry crumbles, you guys. This thing usually comes on, you know, the strawberry shortcake kind of ice cream bars thingy. That's so good. This is it right here. All right, so we're almost at the point to start building the jar, so set that aside. And the last thing I'm gonna do is get my cake. So here's my strawberry cake, and then I also have my chocolate cake, and you're just gonna crumble the cake. That's it. You want it to be really crumbled and really fine. Okay, so first I'm making the cheesecake jars. So here's my cheesecake mixture, and basically, you guys, you're gonna do this in layers and layer the jars however you prefer. So I start by adding the crumbled cake mix. Then I add some of the cheesecake filling and also some of the strawberry crunch. Like I said, layer it how you would like to layer it until the cup is full. And for anyone interested, I got these cups on Amazon. They're 16 ounces, and that's what I decided to use to make my jars. You can use bowls, whatever you prefer. Okay, and design the jars how you would like. Another tip, you can also add the cheesecake filling mix into a Ziploc bag, and that'll make building the jars more clean and easier. So like if you put the pudding mix in a Ziploc bag, you won't like mess up and dirty the rim of the cup, and it will be more clean in the ending. Okay, so if you'd like to do that, you can. And when it comes to designing the top of the cup, for the strawberry cups, I decided to use some vanilla cookies. Like you can use vanilla golden Oreos, and I also use some of these wafer straws. I'm not gonna try to pronounce the name because I don't want to mess it up, but I'll put it on the screen here for you guys. All right, but I'm sure you guys know these straws. And also I drizzled some strawberry syrup, and that is it. Here I'm using the Hershey's strawberry syrup. If you want, you can make your strawberry syrup from scratch. Do you, boo? If you want to give yourself all that work, go ahead. And yeah, that is it for the strawberry cheesecake jars. Now for the chocolate cheesecake jars, I'm doing the same thing, except I'm using the chocolate cake, building it into layers with the cheesecake filling. I added some chocolate syrup. You can design it how you want. Maybe add some around the rim of the cup or on top of the cheesecake filling. And when I reach the top, I like to add a dollop of the filling on top. All right, and then I added the Keebler's striped chocolate fudge cookies. I added some Kit Kat bars and the same straws, vanilla straws. Okay, so you can switch up the toppings, add your favorite, do it how you like. Maybe switch the type of chocolate you use and make it yours. Get fun and creative here. Okay guys, and for the pudding jars, I do the same thing for the banana pudding jars. The only difference I would say is on top of it, I like to add vanilla wafers as well. And if you want, you can slice up some bananas and add that as a layer of building your banana pudding jars. And you can make chocolate banana pudding jars, you can make strawberry crunch banana pudding jars. These are so yummy. I swear, eating it reminds me of ice cream. It's just so delicious. But yeah, that is it for this recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. You guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos so you can see my upcoming recipes. Thank you guys so much for all of the support, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.